Hello everyone, this is Prem Krishna and welcome to the final presentation of Analytics Case Studies. Myself and my teammates are here to take you through the presentation on case study of NetBank's data practices in South Africa. Before moving on to the case study, I would like to introduce you to our teammates. Ciba Maria Samson, Jayesha Miglani, Joel Benny and Sagar Chada. Coming to the case study, Nedbank is South Africa's fourth largest banking service provider based on its market value. Owing to its customer base, Nedbank had access to huge data repositories of credit card and debit card information along with the geolocations, demographics and transactional data. Nedbank has decided to capitalize on this data and developed an analytics tool called Market Edge, which is used to analyze this data and provide insights on customer behavior. This tool called Market Edge was initially used by few merchants and it proved to be successful. Chris Wood, along with other Nedbank officials, strongly believed that this could be a significant contributor to the Nedbank's RBB department, provided that they expand the services to thousands of other merchants. But this mission had its set of own challenges, and let's discuss them in detail in the further slides. One of the biggest problems here was the inefficiency of the sales force in the card and payment lines of business at selling the Market Edge. Though Nedbank had plans of expanding the sales force, it also had other important priorities, which led to a dilemma whether to have a sales force dedicated to Market Edge or refrain from it. The other problem here is the card and payment business units market was highly being commoditized, and this led to the need of coming up with innovative ideas to develop the value-added services to differentiate the card offerings. Nedbank also had operational issues such as lacking a single system where its executives can get the required integrated data of the customers in order to understand the value of each customer and get a holistic view. Poor customer engagement and bank's reputation of catering to the rich customers is another setback to the Nedbank. It is trying to reposition itself as a bank which caters to all segments of customers and also on improving the data-oriented tools to increase its customer engagement efficiency. Another difficulty faced by Nedbank is to get managers understand the process of running the queries and interpreting the results by using four-cubed data tools. Adding to this, the infrastructure constraints like rolling out hardware and software capable of processing the massive volumes of data is another major hurdle for the Nedbank. My teammate Joel would take over from here.
Good morning. My name is Joel and I'll be explaining about the decision criteria about this case. The slogan of Nedbank is making things happen. Being one of the oldest and most reputed banks in South Africa, the decision they take should stay true to their slogan and make new things happen in the banking industry. Nedbank have always been pioneers in bringing the latest and revolutionary technology into the banking industry, like the way they did introduce computerized banking services in 1964. The decision that they take should be in line with their past and try to bring in the latest technology, which in turn would offer new financial products to its customers. The decision should also not deviate from its agenda of winning in transactional by 2020, which aims to increase its customer base in the micro business category and also low wage customers. The decision should lead to the use of latest technology in big data and also start looking into the future technologies like AI to continue innovation and optimization in the banking products. The decision should lead to the increase in customer satisfaction and to increase in the customer base of Nedbank. Now, my colleague Ciba will explain about the analysis of the case. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ciba and I will be presenting the case analysis portion. Moving on to the first point, the Nedbank Group is an economic services group based in South Africa which provides both the wholesale banking services along with the consumer banking services. And when we look into the case, we'll be able to understand that the vision of NetBank was to create a sustainable environment to its customers by becoming one of the most admired economical service providers by prioritizing certain values such as client-driven, integrity, loyalty, along with accountability. And as per the case, the NetBank has set an ambitious target aspiration in order to achieve, and it was named as winning in transactional by 2020, and their annual reports portrays that the firm has outstanding results on resilience and client satisfaction metrics. And in 2020, the NetBank ensured their growth by improving the share of transactional relationships and associated deposits across all of its businesses. Introducing and commercializing Market Edge was one of the prominent challenges that was faced. However, it helped to improve both the customer-oriented service along with the customer loyalty. Delivering a market-leading client experience were also guaranteed by the firm in order to attract new clients and to deepen the trust of the existing ones. In order to implement that, they had come up with various tactics which includes establishing ongoing relationship with customers, reward programs, new digital ideas and so on. NetBank had given a strong significance to its merchants' customer bases. And the head Garrick believed that the accumulation of extensive transactional data will provide them with much more precious merchant clients and to offer them a better understanding of business. The next portion, which is the evaluation of alternatives, will be explained by my teammate Jayesha.
Hi. So I will be talking about evaluation of alternatives. The first is training MI models. As we observe, there is a significant shift from human interface to digital interface everywhere. In this ever evolving world of transformation, it is important to train models rather than human beings. Banking is one of those industries where development of MI models become the need of the hour. Once successfully developed, they prove to be really profitable and time saving. It helps in understanding the risk involved, such as identification of possible frauds on credit cards, improved productivity by learning behavior of the customers and their previous spending patterns. All of this serves to be an incredible input to the banks. Though it seems to be costly affair at the initial stages of implementation, but has excellent rate of return in the long run. Talking about the cons, even after developing the interface, there are concerns regarding branch managers' ability to interpret the data properly. Therefore, training the employees how to interpret the data adds on to the entire cost, making it even more expensive. So the second point is partnering with fintech startups. It is better to outsource financial technological aspects of building chatbot models or virtual assistants to a third party organization as they are more proficient in this area, deploying ready made customized solutions as and when necessary. It becomes much more cheaper and time efficient as compared to the banks trying to build these models in house by themselves. Ease of process and higher convenience attracts the younger generation. This is majorly because the millennial trust relies more towards the fintech operated system and operations rather than the human handling. More integrated platform functionalities helps the bank to get better recognition in the market. For instance, interlinked payment options on social media accounts, Bitcoin investments, or stock investments show their presence on a variety of platforms. Talking about the cons, as they are not regulated at a very great extent, internal compliance need to be very strong to prevent them from any lawsuit. Additionally, a cost of hiring a team or in charge manager needs to be incurred in order to maintain and monitor the profitability against the investment of this newly acquired relationship. Partnership results in delegation of responsibilities and decision making power, therefore, reducing the ownership of the project.
I'm Sagar Chada. I'm going to present and we'll be talking about recommendation and implementation, conclusion, and the question 10th of the case analysis. So in the recommendations, it says like NetBank should enhance its infrastructure widely so that it can reach out more to the customers, which will give them more businesses. Second point, it says Netbank must invest in hiring more specialized employees and provide more training to the employees regarding the data and all the tools which are being used by the bank. Third, it says customer engagement needs to be improved to provide better solution to the customers. And fourth point, it says must have a good background knowledge and provide more command to the front ends to the technical companies for better user graphical interface and hire third-party resources like financial technical companies or startups. Also, they should invest more in virtual reality, machine learning, robotic process of automation for the ease of employees and customers. Talking about the implementations, it says partnership with the fintech startups and data consulting firms, reducing human interface with giving training to machine learning algorithms, enhancing artificial intelligence embedded features. To conclude, I would say NetBank has a robust data capability. It has access to data of its customer like personal and in-transaction data, will provide offers loan scheme to customer using these data, always being in pioneer in bringing revolutionary technology. It will use machine learning, natural language processing, and robotic process of automation to enhance the productivity. And to conclude, I would like to come up with the 10th question, which says, as a business analytics consultant, explain how AI will impact the NetBank and improve its current customer relationship strategy. So, the natural language processing or NLP, which can be used to enhance the ability of the software, which can mimic human and imitate them by performing human communication in any form. NLP or natural language processing will help NetBank customer to do any task using the chatbot or smart virtual assistant. To detect the fraud and prevention banks from the fraudulent activities, artificial intelligence can help. Various techniques of machine learning fraud detection can help to detect the fraud. To detect the defaulters, credit score can help to record the defaulters. Artificial intelligence process, robotic process automation can help NetBank to carry large amount of workload that can be used by the human efforts. To reduce the process of human efforts and make more easily and more quickly, image analytics can be used to deposit check, as this will use various recognition methods to verify the user. Various other techniques which will help NetBank to divide the customer as per the data banking behaviors, and bank can offer them good offers, loans and investment offers.